Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel with another video. Today we discuss about chapter number 5 of class 6. The name of the chapter is Separation of Substances. There are many instances when we notice a substance being separated from a mixture materials. For example, tea leaves are separated from the liquid with a strainer while preparing tea. Grain is separated from stalks while harvesting. Milk or curd is churned to separate the butter. The substances to be separated may be particles of different sizes or materials. These may be solids, liquids, or even gases. So, how do we separate substances mixed together if they have so many different properties? We will discuss some simple methods of separating substances that are mixed together. You may come across some of these methods being used in day-to-day activities. So first method is hand picking. Now you have to do activity to understand it better. Bring a packet of grain purchased from a shop to the house. Now separate the grain on a sheet of paper. Do you find only one kind of grain on the sheet of paper? Are there pieces of stone, husk, broken grain, and particles of any other grain in it? Now remove with your hand the pieces of stone, husks, and other grains from it. This method of handpicking can be used for separating slightly larger sized impurities like the piece of dirt, stone, and husk from wheat, rice, or pulses. The quantity of such impurities is usually not very large. In such situations, we find that handpicking is a convenient method of separating substances. Second method is threshing. You must have seen bundles of wheat or paddy stalks lying in fields after harvesting the crop. Stalks are dried in the sun before the grain is separated from them. Each stalk has many grain seeds attached to it. Imagine the number of grain seeds in hundreds of bundles of stalk lying in the field. How does the farmer separate grain seeds from those bundle of stalks? One may pluck mangoes or guavas from the trees, but grain seeds are much smaller than mangoes or guavas. So plucking them from their stalks would be possible? No. How does one separate grain seeds from their stalks? The process that is used to separate grain from stalks and etc. is threshing. In this process, the stalks are beaten to free the grain seeds. Sometimes threshing is done with the help of bullocks. Machines are also used to thresh large quantities of grain. Now third method is winnowing. Now again you have to do activity for better understanding. Make a mixture of dry sand with sawdust or powdered dry leaves. Keep this mixture on a plate or a newspaper. Look at this mixture carefully. Can the two different components be made out easily? Are the sizes of particles of the two components similar? Would it be possible to separate the components by hand picking? Now, take your mixture to an open ground and stand on a raised platform. Put the mixture in a plate or sheet of paper. Hold the plate or the sheet of paper containing the mixture at your shoulder height. Tilt it slightly so that mixture slides out slowly. What happens? Do both the components, sand and sawdust, fall at the same place? Is there a component that blows away? Is there a component that blows away? Did the wind manage to separate the two components? This method of separating components of a mixture is called winnowing. Winnowing is used to separate heavier and lighter components of a mixture by wind or by blowing air. This method is commonly used by farmers to separate lighter husk particles from heavier seeds of grain. The husk particles are carried away by the wind. The seeds of grain get separated and form a heap near the platform for winnowing. The separated husk is used for many purposes, such as fodder for cattle. The next method is sieving. Sometimes we may wish to prepare a dish with flour. We need to remove impurities and bran that may be present in it. What do? We use a sieve and pour the flour into it. Sieving allows the fine flour particles to pass through the holes of the sieve while the bigger impurities remain on the sieve. In a flour mill, impurities like husks and stones are removed from wheat before grinding it. Usually, a bag full of wheat is poured on a slanting sleeve. The sieving removes pieces of stones, stalk, and husk that may still remain with the wheat after threshing and winnowing. You may have also noticed similar sieves being used at construction sites to separate pebbles and stones from sand. So that is all about this video. To find out and to learn more methods, you have to check out the part 2 of this chapter. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.